Hey, what's up? It's Kiersten. I am really excited to be able to share how we have created what we have created. I want to tell you the story and go back a few years so that you understand where this started, what I have learned along the way, and how it really applies to you, and how you and I can work together. And I can actually help you create all of your lifestyle goals and dreams. And I really mean that. I remember what it was like to start out and to be looking around at like all the different options that were out there. At one point in my life, I had a real estate license. I started a mortgage company. I even worked at Cheesecake Factory for a little while. Like, however you get to, pay your bills, like that's how you do it, right? And I was married, and my husband had a very successful company, and so we decided together that I was going to go home and stay home and have our children and be a stay-at-home mom, which is super exciting. I was very excited about that. And so we had 2 kids, and when I got pregnant with our 3rd baby, first of all, that's crazy because that's a lot of kids. Secondly, our whole business that he had been creating actually fell apart. And I mean like really bad, like tons of debt, tons of employees, tons of everything. And we were just like buried. It felt like just bricks were just, piled on top of me at that time. And there were times that I felt so hopeless. And I would just lay in my closet. I would actually go in my bedroom and just shut the door because I had 2 little kids, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and make sure they're all taken care of. And then I would just run in my closet and just pray and cry. And I felt so lost. And I just prayed so hard that I could find a way. There had to be a way, right? For us to like dig ourselves out of this hole and become the people that we knew we were meant to be. And I didn't really know exactly how to do that. But one of my friends, she had a little bit more vision than I did at the time. And she invited me to come and take a look at this company that she was repping for and try the products and just kind of become a part of the community. And to be honest, I just went to that opportunity because of her. I thought, well, she's my friend and I want to hang out with some girls and they're serving food there. And so that's cool because then I don't have to buy food because I don't really have money to buy food. So, I'll go and eat their chips and salsa and drink their drinks. And so I went to that event and I felt really good there. I wasn't sure how that was going to apply to me. And so I just kind of slowly dipped my toes in it, for a little while and watched as my friend committed to build a network marketing business. And I told her from the beginning, you know what? I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm the right kind of person to like put all these pieces together and build a business. And she just loved me anyway and watched as I remained broke and desperate and still pregnant, of course. And my husband was desperately trying to seek out other ways to make money and starting new businesses with his friends and going to the library day in and day out, like just researching because we don't have internet because we can't pay for internet, right? Just totally desperate and confused and wondering, am I going to have to just, put all of these kids in daycare and go get a job, go back and try to, go take a class, get another degree, just all of the different options that people look at as different. Back then Uber didn't exist, but we probably would have been driving for Uber, if we would have had that option, just any side hustle that we could think of, right? And so there was a moment when we got to a place where we actually could not live in our home anymore. This was a home that we had built up together and remodeled, and it was our dream home. We were excited to bring our 3rd child home to this safe, beautiful place. And we realized this one night that we weren't going to be able to make that mortgage payment anymore. That all of our savings and every penny that we had scrimped and saved was going to be gone, and we could not pay it anymore. I was so mad, like so angry, as you can imagine, so pissed. And I called up my friend and I was like, okay, you tell me more about this network marketing opportunity. Tell me more about how I'm going to be a part of this. Like, what am I going to need to do? How many hours is it going to take? Like, tell me the system, tell me everything. And she told me straight up, like, Kierston, I promise you, if you will put everything you've got into making this work, this will work for you. And if you follow like step by step, daily, weekly, monthly, I promise you, we will get you back into your home, into your dream home that you want to live in. So it wasn't a get rich quick, you guys. It wasn't like this super easy thing. Oh yeah, now I make, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, right? Like just like that. It wasn't like that. I had to move out of my home. I did. I had to make sacrifices. I had to go and move in with actually my husband's parents in a different state. We had to pack up all of our belongings and move back to Kyle's parents' house. And thank goodness for them. They're wonderful people, but nobody really wants to move back in with their parents after they thought they were like, on their feet, doing their own thing with their own family, right? So we moved in with them, and I committed to follow the system. And I did. Like, you better believe, like, I was like, my why was so strong. I was angry, you guys. I was like, nobody is gonna tell me that I gotta move out of my dream home because I can't afford it. That is not my life. That is not my reality. I will not accept that. And that fire and that drive, that is what created everything that I have now. And it was by following a system consistently and listening to what my mentors were telling me and following the program and just not trying to reinvent the wheel, just do it. Follow the instructions already, right? That's what I did. And it took me about 2 years to get back to my dream home. I was able to keep the house because I moved out of it and I rented it out to a family that just barely covered my mortgage, right? Which was a huge blessing. So we were able to generate a brand new business in 2 years, you guys. That's unheard of. Can you imagine trying to start a franchise or a job and work up the ladder to where you were making an income that could afford your dream home right again in 2 years? It was amazing. It was an incredible amount of work, but I did it. So since that time, I have spent countless hours studying network marketing, listening to the professionals, speaking on their stages, doing all the workshops and all the webinars and all of the workbooks and creating all of the things that it takes to really build up a solid foundation for a network marketing business. And I found that the system that I used that took me 2 years to get back to the income level that I wanted, to the lifestyle that I wanted, is awesome. And I do believe in that system and I teach that system. But I also know that today's network marketing industry is different, that people are doing it quicker, faster, with more impact, with more influence, and they're doing it online with systems exactly like the one that I'm teaching you. So all of the people that have been using this system with me in the last couple of years and having massive success, they're blowing up their businesses, they're becoming founders of their network marketing country, they are buying their dream homes and paying off their debt and putting their kids in private school and all the things, they're just checking off things on their vision board. And it's so incredibly exciting. And it's so incredibly exciting. It's so fulfilling. I'm so excited to tell you about it. I can't wait for you to apply to be a part of this program. And I really, really hope that you are ready to actually take all the experiences, all the things that you've tried, all the people that you've talked to, and actually apply your skills and your heart and soul into the things that I'm going to teach you. The principles that I will show you will take you step by step by step, how to talk, how to present, how to enroll, how to duplicate, how to be a better leader, how to be the business person, the entrepreneur that you have inside of you. You just need the right person to pull it out of you. And I am really, really excited to see if you and I will be a good fit to work together. So I invite you to just apply to be a part of our program, and we'll make sure that we get in contact with you and make sure that we give you all the things that you need to take that next step in the right direction. I look forward to getting to know you better.
$1 million earners Kyle and Kierston Kirschbaum.
Someone that you want to follow and listen to what they say.
So really, he's in control. He makes me think that I'm in control.
On my schedule, the family goes first. What kind of an example would I be if I didn't have time for my own family? It's about creating a habit of loving people more.